Hello guys, good morning. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time reviewing makeup and other things. And of course, welcome back to all my oldies but goodies. Oh my god, my hands feel so freaking dry, but because they are. So my skin is already prepped. I put my moisturizer, sunscreen, all that maybe about 30 minutes ago. Let's get started with some primer. I'm gonna use the oldie but goodie Milk Hydro Grip. I haven't used this in a while, so why not? Ooh, it's cold. This is a sticky primer, which it's gonna help the foundation adhere to the skin. It won't blur or like fill in pores. So I just want the foundation to stick on since we have oily skin, you know? So I'm just tapping it in. And with primer, oh, it's so sticky. With primer, you want to let it sit for a little bit so it can absorb into the skin. So because this is a sticky primer, I'll let it absorb for maybe like a minute and then we'll continue. So primer's on the skin, nice and pretty sticky. So Neutrogena just released this very natural, lightweight serum foundation that I bought on Amazon. I do see that some of the shades are available at Walmart. I wanted to try it out so I can show you guys how it works on oily skin. I have the shade Medium 02. I already shook it up. And this shade looks about right. Oh wow, it's like, you see how it doesn't really have movement to it? Which is like, oh, okay, it may be a little more buildable. So this shade is perfect. So I always like to just place foundation with my finger just to fill it out. It feels lightweight. Oh, it's oxidizing too. It feels lightweight, but it has like a little, you know, oomph to it. A little pigment. Texture, not pigment. Well, pigment and texture. It blends in the skin easily. It's very natural. Let's take off the earrings. Surprised how well the texture is. And of course, I always avoid the under eye area anytime, you know, you put foundation on. You see that glow? It could be scary sometimes because, you know, we have oily skin. So nice little glow going, huh? And then before and after, what you think? I really want to build this up. So let's add this side. I'll give you all the info about the product and then we'll see what we're gonna do. New Neutrogena Skin Sensitive Serum Foundation with Pro Vitamin B8 Color Correcting and Pore Minimizing Foundation retails for $15. I have the shade here, Medium 02. This foundation helps keep skin looking amazing, blurs imperfection, and designed to minimize the look of fine lines and cover pores. Sheer buildable coverage is infused with multitasking serums to care for your skin. This color correcting liquid makeup is designed to reduce the look of redness. Pro Vitamin B8 is known to help maintain skin moisture barrier for healthy looking skin. This is non-comedogenic and free of fragrances, dyes, parabens, alcohol, and sulfates. And it comes in a 1 ounce bottle. It really blends nicely with the sponge, and it's because it has that good texture. A lot of times very, very lightweight foundations don't work with the sponge because the sponge does sheer foundations out. Like, we're glowy. We know that, right? We know that. It's like a healthy, I kind of like the glow and the pigment because it's not full coverage, but I would say it's a medium. I don't think it's a light. I did put a lot though, so. Wow, I am like very surprised. I guess I just didn't know what to expect. So it is 9 a.m. What I usually do with foundations is let it sit on the skin bare like this for 10 to 20 minutes just to see how the skin reacts, how it dries down, and how it's gonna look. So I'll be back. Okay guys, the coffee machine is going, so we're gonna disregard it. It's 9:20. Let's look at the skin. Look how glowy it is. Like, it looks very nice. All right, should we build her up? Should we build her up? A little bit, a little bit. Let's get like the mouth. When we build foundations, you always want to build like at the perimeter of the face because if you have a lot of product here in the middle, towards the end of the day or when your skin starts to warm up, it starts bunching up and that's where you have cake face and we don't want that. So let's just like build just a little bit. It kind of looks the same from when we left it 20 minutes ago, right? We have the same radiance, kind of like the same everything. So we love us a good consistent product. The only main difference I'm seeing is it does oxidize, but it's a drugstore foundation that usually it's gonna happen, you know? What I'm gonna do is put some concealer on and powder the face, and I'll be back. I'm gonna set the face with this Derma Blend setting powder, the original. I'm gonna use my powder puff and work the powder in, really locking this foundation in so it doesn't move all day. Kind of like how the skin looks when it's set. Look, it just, not only did it mattify it, it just, oh God, I have powder here. It just made it look more natural, more your skin, just more of a matte look. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, it's not full coverage, but we have that good coverage. Does that even make sense? You know what I mean? Okay, wow, not bad, not bad. It's okay. So what I'm gonna do is just put bronzer, blush, keep it super simple per the usual, and I'll be back.
I think about it every day and night. What do you think about? All the things I should have done right. I don't wanna think about it cause it's holding me back. Don't look back. Cause every time I do I feel so under attack.
Peinada and everything, you guys, the skin looks so healthy and radiant, and the bronzer and blush really are sitting well. A lot of times very lightweight and hydrating radiant foundations kind of make your bronzer look patchy, even if it's a good bronzer. So let's take a good close-up look. You see how the skin looks, and you see the radiance coming through even though we powdered. You guys saw we powdered a lot. So we have radiance coming up in there. As long as we don't look gastadas, you know, we kind of know what we're going for. We're going for like a radiant, natural look. Oh, also, you can't really see my pores, which is a big deal because at the beginning, I felt like you can really see my pores. They were very evident, but after I set everything down, it looked a lot better. I think this is it. Let's go in front of the window so we can see another view, and see you later. Bye. All right, fam, here we are in front of the window. Look at the skin. You see the radiance? It's like I drank my water, but I didn't because it's morning, right? Like, I feel like in sunlight, it's giving us all the everything we want, right? Like the real deal. Okay, bye. Hey fam, I'm back. So it's 8:30. I've had the foundation on for about 11 hours, but of course, before we get started, I do want to show you how the skin was looking at around 1 o'clock, and I was pleasantly surprised how good we were looking. We were looking too oily. Everything was really well put together. Actually, let me turn this off. I'm like pleasantly surprised we don't look gastada beside my missing eyeliner there, but doesn't the skin still look good? It looks very, very natural. Just wanted to show you how the skin looks. I just wanted to show you guys a quick check-in for day numero uno. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Hey fam, back day numero dos. So skin is already prepped with the pelitos out and everything. Today, we're not gonna wear primer just to see how the foundation, works on its own. It's really important for you to see how the foundation works differently on both days, with primer, without primer, because I do know some of you don't wear primer. So let's just start. Okay. Always want to shake it up, and we know because it's a good texture, we don't need a lot. And we're gonna go in with a brush today. Let's actually just go right on in directly and then stipple this on. So I'm pushing the product into the skin, making sure like we cover everything. Okay, I feel like today it's not as radiant, right? With the brush, we still have the same coverage, but I feel like it's not as radiant. So it's currently 9:35. Let's wait maybe a couple of minutes, maybe like 3 minutes, and see if we can build it up. I just want to let it dry a little bit because it is a very wet formula. When you build on wet formulas, you want to let it dry a little bit because else it's just gonna slip and slide, you know? Like, even on the hand, it remains super radiant. Crazy. So let's add a little bit more because it's been a few minutes, maybe like 3. I put a little bit of eyeshadow on. I'm running late today. I didn't wake up late. I just slept in longer than I probably should have. So we're here. I wanted to start like at 8, but you know, we're here at 9:30. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the perimeter and around the mouth. Make sure this is really on. It's a little more radiant, right? I like the brush. I don't know, it's just, this is giving me just skin. Like, you still see my little, you know, manchitas there. We're still getting similar results, so it's good. It's good. Okay, so it's 9:40. I'll come back at 10 just to see how it, dries down. I was so productive these last 20 minutes. I did my face and combed my hair. So it's almost 10, so it's been like 18 minutes. I feel like the skin dried down a little more today, right? It's crazy because we don't have primer. So, but we're still, I feel like, getting similar results. You see? So what I'm gonna do is like I did yesterday, add concealer, powder, and then I'll be back. Now setting the skin with this Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder. I'm getting my powder puff like I did yesterday and really tapping the powder in, working it in so we're locked in all day long. All right, so the skin looks very similar to yesterday, even using a different setting powder. Let's see, does the skin feel wet? Hold on, a little piece here. The skin doesn't feel wet. Sometimes formulas are really wet where even though you set it down, it kind of feels a little wet. And I personally prefer my skin to be dried down, kind of powdered down, because eventually our skin warms up throughout the day, and then that's when things start separating, lifting, and all that. Look, I like how the skin looks. It looks very natural, right? Like, it doesn't even look like we have foundation on. It's very much like that serum type of foundation. I mean, it's very much what they're saying. Your skin, but better, you know? Let me just finish up the face and I'll be back. All right, guys, back. Full face and everything. I just put bronzer, blush, kept it very simple. I never put highlight or anything when I'm reviewing a foundation because, girl, my skin just highlights on its own in like 2 hours. So let's get close and see. I want to show you how the bronzer looks. I used a different bronzer today and it looks like it's sitting well. That's always a good indication, especially when a foundation's wet. Sometimes powder doesn't sit well and it just kind of patches up. Very lightweight. You know, like my skin, when I'm touching it, it feels like I'm touching the bare skin. You know, sometimes when you have makeup on, it kind of feels a little heavy. It's not heavy, but like there's a layer there. Hopefully we don't look gastada at the end of the day because we don't have primer. Primer can play a big role in these types of foundations, you know? So yeah, let's just jump in front of the window, show you the skin in daylight, and see you later. Bye. I'm in front of the window. This is how the skin looks. I kind of like it today better. I think the brush is doing us justice. But what you think? See how natural the skin looks? Not bad, not bad. It's very consistent to yesterday. So let's see how it wears. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 10 p.m. This is how the skin looks. But of course, as always, I do want to show you how the skin was looking at around 1 o'clock today in sunlight. And I must say the skin was looking very good, especially not using primer today. It looked very similar to how we looked yesterday. And here we are now about 12 hours later. Look at the skin and look at this hair too. It looks pretty good. I'm not as oily as I thought I would be, especially working with like a super, oh wait, I need chopstick. Using a super radiant foundation. My bronzer has come off a little bit, but I was wearing my mask for a long time today, but this side is fine. I'm not looking gastada. I feel like yesterday I was looking a little tore up, but it's okay. I really like this. I think this works very, very well. It's a very good sign that the foundation's still on without primer. A lot of times, very lightweight foundations like this L'Oreal foundation balm did not work without primer because it just really needs something to adhere. This one worked perfectly on both days. It really stays on the skin. It doesn't make you look oilier, especially if you have oily skin. So I definitely think this is oily skin approved. And of course, if you have dry or normal skin, it would work beautifully. Let me touch up a little bit and see to show you guys. It's like your skin, literally your skin. It looks like your skin, like there's nothing on your skin. So yeah, this is definitely a good product if you like a very lightweight, your skin but better, like truly your skin but better. It's a serum foundation that makes your skin look very, very beautiful, healthy, radiant, like you drink all your water and all that jazz, you know? Let me know your thoughts about this. Have you seen this around? Have you bought it? I will link everything down below so you guys can check it out, but this is a definite yes for me because skin's looking bomb. 10 hours later, 12 hours later. Yeah, this is it. I love you guys so, so, so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.